John Hill. Turn it up. Bump my music. Come on, man. Bump my music. You know I'm old. I can't hear. I'm deaf in one ear.
John Hill.
Radio show. Time has come for me to turn up.
John Hill.
Time has come for you to run up. She got that radio, get the run up. That inspiration, we just know. She got that international cheer. Peace and love, yeah. Cover all that's there. Total love, yeah. Cover the game from the top to the news. Celebrity drama.
John Hill.
The season of sports from basketball courts and the nation. Donation, support whenever you go, wherever you listen. Know how you do it, you always listen. I'm telling you, you gotta get it right. Yeah. So tune in, baby, right now tonight. Feel that rhythm and flow. Rhythm and flow. Gotta get that rhythm and flow. Rhythm and flow. She's got that rhythm and flow.
I want to welcome you to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com and iHeartRadio station, where we have over 70 shows, over 150 co-hosts, where we stream 24/7 on your smart device. You know, a laptop or tablet, all you need is internet access. You can pick up www.intellectualradio.com everywhere, anywhere, and at any time. Honey, if you missed this show at 4:45, all you got to do is go to intellectualradio.com and type in Rhythm Flow Radio. Guess what? Bam! As my friend John Wonderspoon would say, bang, bang. Hey, it's election day.
That's right.
It is the first day of spring.
That's right.
And it's cold outside.
It's cold.
Huh? It's cold.
It's cold.
I mean, it make you want to wear your long robes. You know, when the spring comes, guess what we supposed to be doing? Huh?
Getting ready to plant the flowers.
Hey, I'm supposed to be shedding some clothes.
All right.
Okay? I'm supposed to be walking around in a top with no sleeves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, but you in Chicago. You can't pick your time.
I can't pick my time.
You got to follow what the Hawks say.
Okay. I mean, I woke up this morning, they said it was 29 degrees.
Yeah.
I had to go and get my thermal underwear just to go to the gym to ride the bicycle. You know, that's a shame.
You gotta keep it right. You in shock.
I'm telling you.
You in the shock.
All right. But listen, I want to welcome you to the house that Earl built. And I want to tell you that I am big and beautiful. I am fat, but also fabulous. I'm cute, but most of all, I'm confident. I am the big sister of Rhythm Flow Radio, your host, Katie Lowe. And guess what? I got some guests in here today.
Yes, we here.
I got some guests in here, and guess what? I'm going to let them introduce themselves because you know yourself better than I do.
That's right.
All right, then.
All right. I am Gerald Hall, and also known as Big Daddy to my grandbabies.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
And you are Be a Blessing Productions.
I'm the chairman of Be a Blessing Productions and the executive producer and writing director of King David's Prayer, as well as some other things.
Yeah, like Catfish Fillet.
Like Catfish Fillet, like Shakedown the movie, and the upcoming film.
Oh, yeah, Shakedown, yeah. Okay.
We here.
And sitting next to Reverend Gerald Hall. It's none of, I can't pronounce your last name for nothing.
That's Reverend Bob Kostopoulos.
Kostopoulos.
Yes.
No, that sounds like, that
Reverend
sound
Bob.
like, Reverend Bob, this sounds like an Italian name. That sounds dangerous, don't it?
They say that's Al Pacino's grandson.
Is it? Really? Is somebody walked up to me and told me their name was, what is it? Kostopoulos?
Yeah.
I like, okay. So you gonna play, are you Reverend Bob? Or are you playing Reverend Bob? Uh-oh.
I'm just Bob.
I beg your pardon?
I'm just Bob.
You just Bob. You know, Bob's been here before, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Bob's everywhere.
Bob's been here before. He gave us a great interview before. He's done a lot of things. Bobby's been real busy.
Yes.
But anyway, before we get into the meat of the show, and to the meat of the show is about a stage play, stage production, and it's called King David's Prayer.
That's correct.
Now, before we get into the meat of that, I want to remind everybody, I did say it was election day, and I hope that everybody went out and cast their vote. I really do. I mean, you think that your vote don't count, but let me tell you, it has come a time when things have been very upsetting in some of these elections.
Yes.
I believe it was
a little stormy.
Hey, they had an election. I should have wrote this down. Not too long ago, was it in Italy? It was in one of those towns where Donald Trump did 20%.
Right, yeah, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he won his election by more than 20%.
By more than 20%.
But it's been flipped.
Did they flip the script?
They flipped the script and elected a Democrat.
Hey,
Hallelujah.
He was a young Democrat.
Young Democrat.
Okay, and what Donald Trump, he got up there. When he went there, he said they had a young Democrat.
Yeah.
But he was more handsome.
Yeah.
Than him, and he was an older man.
What's his name? Lamb.
Oh, come on,
Lamb. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm up on my politics.
You got that? You got that? Sure is his name.
That's
and
right.
Donald Trump did all that talk. And that Lamb just slid in on him.
Then turned around and tried to say that the reason that he won was because he adopted some of his policies.
Now you gotta come sit in the chair sometime.
That's arrogance at the highest.
Now, is that arrogant at the highest?
Arrogant at the highest. But it's about to get real stormy.
But you know what? It's a sad thing that we have a president that is a pathological liar. Yeah. And I take great pride in saying that.
Yeah. I only find it a shame that after a historic event like as the first African American president, that the very next election, that we turn around and somebody like him gets elected.
Let me say this. This is the United States of America, okay? Where everybody wants to come, okay, and live the American dream. Now, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't here when my ancestors got here, but I know that they didn't come free.
That is.
Okay? I know that they didn't come free, all right? But yet and still, America has these dirty, I'm going to play this song. It's called Dirty Little Secrets. America has these dirty little secrets that they have been teaching us for years. And people like me and you, they didn't want us to learn to read.
That is.
Because they knew that what they were writing in that book wasn't the truth. So all of the dirty little secrets have started coming out. And it doesn't surprise me that they would put in an idiot, a moron, like Donald Trump. It didn't surprise me because they could not stand to see the good job that Barack Obama had done.
Fought him all the way.
And now we have somebody in there that was elected by the Electoral College.
That's correct.
Okay, probably, I don't know who they are, but my guess is they're probably a bunch of old, excuse my French, men, okay, with backwards thinking, who cannot really see what the world is like. And you know what? I would hate to see the day that they get to heaven and the man that welcomes them break their heart.
Yeah.
Okay? So we don't get off into that because, you know, I can go way over there with that. Yeah. And I know you can.
We can definitely drop into that.
I know. You be
start talking about the evangelical vote.
I know you be the side preaching a sermon of it. So we're not going to get off into that. But we're going to get off into the meat of the show. Oh, it's something I got to say. You know, sometimes I go and I dig up a little dirt. And I have to come out with it. And after I say this dirt, what I'm going to do is come up out of here. And I want everybody to know that sometimes the apple doesn't fall up on the tree.
Whoa, come on. I know where you're going.
Donald Trump's son and his wife are getting a divorce.
That's right.
You know why?
Why?
He had a mistress.
That's right.
And guess what? She was a mistress with a salacious past.
That's it. All real day.
Woo!
Come on, I told you I'm up on my stuff, baby. I'm up on my stuff. MSNBC. That's That's right.
I was like, when I read this, I read the first part.
Mm-hmm.
That was before they put the other part.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes later, the other part popped up.
Mm-hmm. Miss
I was
Alford
saying, hey, that apple don't
from
fall.
Danny Kane.
Okay.
Making the band.
Hey.
P.
Ain't
Diddy.
that
Yeah.
And say he's in love with her.
She was on the Celebrity Apprentice.
He's in love with her.
Yeah.
So he calls her all the time.
Calls her all the time.
And his wife know that. Trump.
It's gonna be like my daddy.
Gonna be like his daddy. There's another salacious piece of gossip on it. I'm gonna put this one out there, and then I'm gonna play the song "Dirty Little Secrets" about my boy 50. She gotta leave 50 Cent alone.
Yeah.
50 Cent is 2 quarters.
But okay. This time she's saying that he was the love of her life.
Yeah, but you know how you men. Y'all don't like that. And don't like for women to go and talk about their love life and the things that they did. They don't like that.
That's very true. But he can be petty also. Because see, a lot of times when things happen like that, it's best you not respond. But if you respond, then
she
right
got
back
this
at
in
it.
her. She got this in a book, ain't it?
Oh yeah. But when you respond to it, and he comes hard.
He sure does.
Yeah.
He sure does. I'm telling you, I just don't understand it. I'm telling you, when I read that, I said, not Bill, because she's not doing it. That don't sound like nothing she would do. But she's out there putting 50 cents, putting his business in the street.
Well, if it's not her, it's gonna be cute because Quincy Jones spilling all the tea. He telling
you know what? I can say something about Quincy because I'm an older woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad thing that he had to wait till he get that old. Just to be a little being.
Yeah.
He must have a whole lot of gas he got to get out of his body. Because he's telling everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's telling everybody.
But he's wise enough not to mention a lot of his own.
And I know he got some dirty little secrets, okay?
Yeah.
Him and Barry Gordy.
Streets talking.
Okay. Shoot.
Streets talking.
I'm trying. You know what? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna play the song "Dirty Little Secrets" by Eric Daniels, and then we're gonna come back and get into some of King David's Dirty Little Secrets,
which is almost another scandal. We talking scandal, salacious, baby. This is hot.
Say it's hot.
Salacious.
But anymore, I noticed that we have a no profanity zone right behind my head, so I usually anoint my tongue before I come to the show. On Tuesdays when I know I have to come to do this show. Not that my mouth is that dirty, but my mouth is known to say a few words like, I know to do that. So before I come to the show, I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth and I gargle. Okay? Biotin, good for gums. And then I have my holy oil that I get from Katie Smith right over here in Broadview. And I anoint my tongue.
Yeah.
I do. I ask God to bless this tongue.
Bless that tongue.
I ask him to keep them salacious words off of it.
Come on.
Because see, I know that the girl is bilingual. And I don't speak Spanish. And I don't speak German. I speak that other language. So I have to anoint my tongue, but I just happened to be listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show this morning on my way to the gym. And I tell you, the language that they were using, I thought I was out in the back alley. What's up with that?
Well, I don't know. It's like the
what's going on with
FCC.
This? We talking about mainstream radio.
Has really relaxed the rules on language and also, on things that can be shown. It's like rules have been really relaxed.
But I thought on internet radio the rules would be lax because this is the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I thought we would be able to come up in here and say anything. But Earl got this big sign up here.
They say no profanities.
Right. And then Earl will cut your mic. He'll cut your mic. Get the talking it.
Well, see, in everything you do, and we were talking about this today, everything you do, you gotta have standards.
Okay.
You can't when you're over something and when you have a vision for something and when you're in charge of something, you have to have standards, and you can't let anybody come up in there doing anything because you're the steward. Earl is the steward of this station.
Earl is a man. Listen,
so
this is
this Earl's house.
This is a house that Earl built.
And what kind of man are you if you allow somebody else to come in your house and rule it?
You got a point there.
Yeah, come on.
Listen. We don't play. Listen, I want to remind everyone that you're listening to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com. And we're going to play little secrets because what we're going to be talking about today is salacious.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Be back in a moment.
Let's get it. I can give secrets. I know I'm the only one to keep it.
I don't really like to listen to this morning. This morning I was going to the gym, and I didn't want to put in my iPhone because I have my music on it, and I have and I take what I heard was how they was maybe I can go to that too.
Girl, say.
Just as long as you keep the secret, no apologies. You know what you came to do. Me on time. You anything you want to do and everything you want to do. That you like the way I feel. I'm here to so I can do so don't be surprised. Just let me come inside. Try to put my hands in places that they should. I'm just trying to get all of you, but you know I couldn't. I'm trying to keep this low key as possible. You and me together feels impossible. I'm working hard on myself, but it feels good, Everything is a secret. I know I'm the only one to keep it.
There's
I can be a dirty little secret. Something
feel like they
keep it. But you gotta promise me that you won't tell nobody. It will my life.
I know this
have control of the house.
Say what now?
He's smarter than Trump. That makes him more dangerous. His views are really out there.
That's what you wanna be, is what I wanna be to you. Dirty little secrets.
But they say the biggest part of the world say, hey.
That's it.
Tell nobody.
I don't know why somebody don't know. All right, that was the sounds of Erie Daniels, who was on my show last week. Last week. And I tell you, that is going to be one hot song. Dirty Little Secrets. And listen, we know that there's dirty little secrets everywhere. There's plenty of them up there in Washington, D.C.
That's right.
But Gerald Hall has a new stage play. King David's Prayer has some dirty
secrets.
Talk about it.
Dirty secrets. Yeah, this is King David's prayer, the love affair of King David and Bathsheba. And now this is the same David who, when he was a little kid, God had the prophet Samuel come and anoint him and prophesy that he was going to be king. This is the same David that went out there and defeated Goliath. The same David whose father-in-law Saul turned around and wanted to kill him. And God protected him out in the wilderness. Mm-hmm. So this is the same Saul. He's now king. And when he should be out there fighting with the soldiers, he went and took a nap. And this is all in the Bible. You can read it in the books of Samuel, 1st and 2nd Samuel. And he wakes up and he sees this fine sister taking a bath. This sister happens to be the wife of his faithful soldier, Uriah the Hittite. Faithful soldier. And he brings this woman on, and he and this woman begin a salacious affair. And she ends up getting pregnant. And then now they say, you know, you can commit a sin, but then the biggest sin is in the cover-up. Mm-hmm. So they begin to work out how they're going to cover this thing up. And we ain't going to go no further than that. You won't get any further than that. You got to read the story. Or come see King David's prayer.
But you know what? Now listen. Okay, David had a lot of wives.
David, they said David is a man after God's own heart. Okay, and David loved women. David loved women. Even when David was old and feeble and sick, and they wanted him to feel better, they would put a young naked girl by him. And he was weak. Woke up. He woke up. It woke him up. The old school Viagra. They put a young girl next to him. But David loved women. Mm-hmm. David loved women, and Bathsheba was. He had to make boys too. Yeah, Bathsheba was very beautiful, mm-hmm. As they described her. But we have the production. We're going to tell this story. Mm-hmm. Again, it's a salacious story, but it's also a story of the grace that God has, and the fact that now get this, God promised him he was going to be king. God promised him and made him all these promises, and even after all David had done, all the sinning and all of this stuff, God still kept his promises to him. God will keep his promises to us, even when we mess up and jack things up. Those things that you're dreaming about, and you say, yeah, I want to be this and I want to do this, and you know that you haven't given it all you got, and you've twisted and turned and messed it up. Guess what? God will still keep his promises to you.
I mean, anytime this man, look like he had, I can't pronounce their name, but boy, Abigail, I can pronounce that. Mm-hmm. Michael?
Yeah, Michael, which was David's wife.
Haggith.
Haggith.
Abital. Abital.
Abigail, Abital. Ahinoam.
Okay.
Ahinoam
was one of them. Yes.
Yeah, Mega.
Now he had at least 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I'm seeing. Mm-hmm. He had a son by each one of them.
Well, one of his wives, he with her.
Okay,
that was Michael, the daughter of Saul.
Okay.
And you got to find out why he didn't have a kid with her. Come see King David.
If they come see
why he didn't have a child with Michael.
Because you're not gonna get that secret.
I can't get that.
Okay, you got to go and see the play.
Come see the play. Not only you're gonna see a really good story, and what we do, we take this old school story and we use the old school dialect, but we present it in a contemporary manner. And we got music. We wrote brand new songs for it. If you like Hamilton, if you like the stage production Hamilton, you're going to love King David's prayer. Okay. You're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to worship because you're going to feel the power. And we're just blessed to have such a talented group of people led by Johnny Weber Perkins, who came in and he's owning this David.
Now he's playing King David, right?
King David. He's owning that joint. Okay. We got Kiana Isom, who plays Bathsheba. and she's beautiful and she's killing it. And then we got one and only Bob Kostopoulos playing Uriah the Hittite, that faithful soldier, that fervent faithful soldier.
Because he had an affair with your wife, right?
Yeah.
She gave him 4 sons, didn't she?
Yep. At the end of the day,
Ooh.
yeah. And we also have.
But did you kill? No.
We also myself. I'm playing Nathan the Prophet.
Okay.
Coming to deliver the judgment on that. We have Karen McGee, who's playing Michael.
Okay.
Who is the daughter of Saul, David's first wife. We created a character. Her name is De La Misha.
Mm-hmm.
And that's David's homegirl from back in the hood in Bethlehem. Because when you make it, you got to take some of your heaps with you. So De La Misha is being played by Veronica Dillard. We got the wives. We got Ainon, which is being played by Marlo Davis Ross, who's also one of the producers. We got the wife Abigail, who's being played by Rakisha Holmes. We got Mega, who's being played by Kamisha Walker, who also plays the daughter Tamar. We got Patrick Deal, who's playing Amnon. We got Didier Sims, who's
playing Patrick Jr.
Yeah, Patrick Jr. Patrick Deal Jr.
I've seen him.
Yeah.
I just saw him in a stage play.
Yeah.
Called Roomies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Patrick is a bad boy.
Yeah.
Listen, you all have got to see him in this. You got to see him. He's playing Amnon. My boy Maurice Gray. Maurice Gray is playing Joab. We have David Slammer, who's playing Absalom. I gotta make sure I don't leave anybody out. We got Felicia Young. She's another character we created. This is Beulah.
Okay.
Now, back in the day, they didn't have females fighting, but we put a female soldier in there.
Ooh.
And she's rough. Okay, so she's playing
that
Beulah.
sound like they were trying to go to Wakanda.
Yeah, we doing this thing. Listen, King David's Prayer, a lot of people had encouraged me to do a biblical play, and now we're giving it to you. So Ms. Donald, Deborah Bond Donald, we want to see you guys in the building now. Okay, it's going to be April 28th, Prairie State College, 202 Halsted in Chicago Heights. Our tickets are $35. We need to see you all in the building. We need this sold out. We're going to record it for DVD.
Are you?
Yeah, we're going to film it. And if, the Lord says the same, we'll even have a soundtrack. Now, Bob, did I leave anybody? I want to make sure I leave any of the cast out because they will have my head if I left them out. Okay, I think
you said Marlo Davis, Karen McGee,
yeah,
Kamisha Walker, Veronica Dillard.
Veronica Dillard playing De La Misha, yeah.
And it's how you pronounce this? Didia.
Didier
Sims.
Right, he's playing Jonadab.
David
Slammer. David Slammer is playing Absalom.
Maurice Gray.
Maurice Gray is playing Joab.
Felicia Young.
Felicia Young is playing Beulah.
Patrick Jr.
Patrick Jr. He's playing Amnon.
Rashika.
Rashida Holmes is playing Abigail.
Donna Eggleston.
That's who I almost forgot. Donna Eggleston is playing Haggard.
And yours truly.
I'm playing Nathan the Prophet.
Okay. You know what? Okay. I can hear you.
You don't read it.
Oh, okay. Got you. Thank you. I got you. Thank you so much. We will make sure that you don't anymore. I hope you do put this on DVD. I just wanted to say that I received my DVDs of Catfish Fillets.
Yes, ma'am.
I watch them. I watch them over and over again. Mm-hmm. I've shared them with somebody else watching. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell you that I was so impressed.
Thank you.
When I received them. When I got them, I opened it up and I was saying, wow. Now, see, somebody spent some time putting this together. Because, sometimes when they say we got a DVD along with the play, along with the movie, it's a DVD and we don't roll on it with a magic marker. Come on.
No.
It's in a sleeve. Come on. This one was so professionally done. This is something like I would go and buy in the store or buy off Amazon, okay? Or, I mean, it was marketed very professional.
Thank you.
And I was just, when I got it, I was so honored. You know, there were people that were saying things, but I think when most of them got that DVD, when they were saying, well, we didn't want to just give you anything.
That's right.
We want to give you something professional. Honey, when I got that DVD and I opened it up, it was all that and a bag of chips. Okay? So you did. I want to tell you to your face, you did a great job.
Well, it's our intention really to do things in excellence. See, one thing we got to understand, it is a privilege to be able to do what we do. God gives us gifts and talent, and then he allows us to use them in ways, and we need to try to do it, use them in a ways of excellence.
Absolutely.
Just like, you know, Earl has this place. This place is done in excellence. Then we ain't just in no little corner nowhere. This is a nice studio, and the other one wasn't bad, but now they need upgraded.
Well, you know, listen. You know you got to upgrade every so often.
That's right.
Listen, you can't drive no car for 10 years without upgrades.
Listen,
okay?
You have we as a people, and Bob and I, we've just discussing this. We're going to continue to try to give good content, and we're going to put it out there in the best way we know how. And what we don't know, we're going to study it and learn it, so that everything we do, we're going to get better.
Yeah. Can I make a suggestion to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I thought about this. The play is not until April the 28th. Go home, create a page, King Dave, talking about King David's prayer. Because the movie ain't till April the 20th. I mean,
we got a page.
Oh,
we
you got
a
one?
Facebook page.
Okay, I'm going to go look for it.
Can I talk about Facebook a little? So Facebook be jiving us, okay? And you be trying to invite people to the page, and they limit you in who you can invite.
No. This is what, see, you have to, it has to be open, an open group. You don't want a page, you want a group, an open group. If it's sometime on a page, you can only have so many. But if you got an open group, you have up to 10,000 people.
Well, we're gonna.
So that's what
that.
you got to do.
We're gonna do
make
that.
It a group.
We'll make sure we get that done today.
You talking about King David's prayer. Make it a group.
That's right.
And then, you know, like the nice pictures that you sent me. You want to add some of those pictures in there. And then, you know, just add a little stuff. I mean, because I think this thing's gonna be big.
We're working very hard. Listen, good people. Now, I'm so proud of my people, and
you should be.
we took Black Panther and Wakanda, and we went over $1 billion with this thing. All right, listen. Can y'all help me take Catfish Fillet and King David's prayer? Just listen, if you just take me to $1 million too, I ain't gonna complain.
Catfish Fillet, listen, Catfish Fillet is an awesome movie. It really, really is. It has some salacious stuff in it. It has some what they call it, mystery in it.
Yeah.
There's some crime in it. I mean, it has everything.
Suspense thriller.
Right in it. There it is.
A suspense.
There it is. There it is.
So y'all can still get Catfish Fillet. You can still get that. Listen, we gotta begin to really support the businesses. We got some great stuff coming for you guys. Not only King David's prayer, which is really gonna be good. We really need y'all to support this. We're almost sold out for the first night. We're gonna be in Joliet on Mother's Day doing the play for the Order of Eastern Stars. But we want to do 15, 20 nights of this play.
Well, I sure want to see you come to Oak Park.
We will come anywhere anybody invite us.
Oak Park, they have the Oak Park Theater right there on Madison. You should check that.
I've been there a couple of times.
You should.
They had roomies over there.
They had roomies was up north. Where I saw it, I saw it up north on can't think.
No, that wasn't roomies. That was what's her name?
The Don Howard.
The Don Howard.
Yeah, she had her.
And I know my stage daughter and my friend Rosette Jarrett. She always does her plays up there at the Madison Street Theater.
And you know what? I'd be glad when I see you do plays and stuff, and they move around from the neighborhoods. You know, like kind of reminds me of how Tyler Perry would move around. And in Chicago, when they do things, I mean, there are a lot of I can't think of the place where Roomies was held at up north.
773.
Yes, it was a nice venue.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very, very nice venue. And when they move around to venues like that, you know, they get crowds of people because people in the neighborhood get interested.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have the postings up and all stuff. They get interested. They come out. They want to know what's going on. So I really hope that.
Well, we're open.
Try to make it to the west side.
We're open. We're pushing it in every direction that we can because we want people to see things. Bob and I, we've been talking about distribution for the last couple of days and how we're going to be moving into some new areas. But Katie, not only do we have King David's Prayer, we're coming out with a new movie called The Lover.
The Lover.
The Lover. And I mean, this is going to be a great story. And then we're going to follow it up with another film called The Wife, the Husband, and the Counselors.
Okay, now these are things that you're filming.
These are films.
Okay.
Yeah, these are films. We're going to be, if God really blesses us the way He's giving us the idea, we're going to have 3 films out by August.
Okay.
The 3 new films coming out by August.
What about My Women?
My Women. Lord Jesus.
Now that really sounds.
Okay. Let me break that down for you. Okay, now I'm a man. I've been married 33 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Your wife letting you write something about My Women?
I've been married 33 years to 8 women.
What?
8 women, all wrapped in one.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I say God gave y'all the right name. Okay. Because sometimes it's like, oh man, ooh, woman. Then other times, woman.
Okay.
And then sometimes, woman. And then sometimes, whoa, man. Okay. That's all y'all all that at different times.
I'm glad that you said you've been married to one woman and it's 8 women wrapped up.
And you never know what you're gonna get on any given day.
Because see,
you got to be ready.
When you said that, you know what my man went straight to the White House.
Mm-hmm.
I started thinking about 45.
Yeah, you think about getting stormy. So Grandma Hall got his own stormy. No, the 8 women all wrapped in one.
Okay, we're gonna take a break. I want to remind everybody that you're listening to Intellectual. I can't even get this thing right. This man had messed me up. 8 women wrapped up into one. Okay, I want to remind everybody that you're listening to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, and iHeartRadio station. And we have in the house with us Reverend Hall and Bob Papanopoulos.
Stop it.
Dirty Little Secrets and King David's Prayer. So now we're going to live on and on with performance. And this is a mix by none other than Erie Daniels, who was our guest last week. So we're going to play another one of the stuff because they all got some love in them. Boy, talk about doing things. Ooh. So since we being kind of salacious today, we'll play a little salacious music. We'll be back in a minute.
All right.
You are the one I'm pursuing. I like the way that you're moving. Your lips to my lips to your lips, the synchronization is bad. You ain't gotta play with it, no. Just a little taste, I'll be straight, you gotta. I know that you like that, Put that thing and watch me fight back. Hey, let me hold back. Give it to me, baby, don't hold back. Hey, yeah. It's for the things I do. So bad. Give me that rush, baby. I can't get enough. So much like hell, baby. I wanna be your man, baby. You don't know how much I want you. You make me lose all self-control. There's nothing I won't do for you. Just can't let go. Too much, too much. It's necessary. You're too. 5-star, I'm the one you wanted to. A lot of girls say that they want me, but the only person that I really want is you. You got attitude, you give me brain, I'm like, yes, Lord. Ass on flexing, ass on west side. I can't wait for you to see what I see. You make me believe you're the one for me. I got all you need, just you wait and see. You're the one that I want. It goes on and
All right, I want to remind you that you're listening to the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com. We are live here in the house that Earl built.
Yeah.
Hey, where we have our own voice. We say what we want to say, but we do it in a fashionable way.
There it is.
Okay, we do what we want to do, but we do it with respect. Even though we're talking about King David from the Bible.
Yes.
We have explored and found out that now I see why men want more than one wife. King David had them. Huh?
Yes, he did.
I wonder is that where they get it from?
Yes.
Tell me, you're a preacher. Tell me, where did you get that idea from?
Listen, and I'm just being real. I can't handle more than one woman.
Well, see, you know what? The reason I'm asking you this, you know, men, a lot of men, they like to have. I mean, there's some men that want a lot of wives. What if a woman wanted a lot of husbands?
Well, they call them fox. No, I mean, no.
They call them a throck. Oh,
no,
my
no.
So what they call a man that has a lot of wives? A man.
They call them a hoe. But no, listen. I and this is just
Okay.
this is just me.
Okay.
And trying to be as real as I can be.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that it was created for us to be with a partner that's for us. Okay. And when you begin to spread yourself to a lot of different people, you become unstable.
But David did, and God still granted him all his desires.
Yes, he did, but David faced a lot of consequences for what he did also.
Oh, okay.
And you'll see that in King David's prayer. There's some things that David had to go through. Yeah, God will always keep his promises to us, but that does not mean that we won't suffer the consequences of it for our actions.
Okay, Bob, why don't you tell me a little bit about your part? I mean, you sit here and you know, I've had a one-on-one interview with you, so I know you can talk.
I play Uriah.
And
You know, it's a tough part because, you know, that's the guy that gets cheated on.
oh, wow.
Ain't nobody want that, you know, but Uriah, faithful soldier, you know, then his best friend, like, his king, backstabs him, and but he just keeps going on because he don't even know nothing about it. But it's okay because whatever sin was committed, God got his back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, that's a strong part to have to play, because I'm going to tell you, even in modern day times, you know, they say that we forgive and forget, but sometimes You can forgive, but it's hard to forget.
Yeah, but if you think about it, and like I said, once you come out and see, Uriah was faithful. He loved God.
Mhm.
He loved the kingdom of Israel. He was willing to fight for it, willing to lay down his life for it, and he gladly kind of carried his own death sentence.
Oh,
Because he was being faithful. Again, you all got to come and see this. This story is something else, and it's right there in the Bible. If you want to go and check it out, but don't just read it in the Bible. Come and see this production and see how we present it. It's presented in such a way that again you're gonna laugh. You're gonna at certain parts you're gonna say, "Dog, they are scandalous."
You're gonna be entertained.
You're gonna definitely be
You're
entertained.
gonna be entertained.
They're gonna be entertained.
Got some great music in it. Good singing. Johnny Weber Perkins, he's owning this David role. He's killing
You
it.
gotta see him.
And everybody else is like just grabbing his coattail and we all coming through with it. You know, I got Chantel Foley. I'm sorry, I got to change that. Chantel Bernardo, she's married now.
okay.
Chantel Bernardo is our music director and our vocal director, and her and her husband Phil and the band, they're gonna kill it. We have Amaris Harris, who's going to be choreographing some of the movement. We got singing, we got dancing, we got Nathan the prophet, and he's very powerful. Kind of speaks like Barry. Kind of speaks like he that have an ear, let him hear. So we got everything you're going to want. You got, like I said, now I know that there in the audience there is going to be those Bible scholars who's going to want to make sure that we are scripturally sound and that the doxology and all of that is correct. So we have enough of that for you. But yet, if you never spent a day of church in your life, you can come and see this production and you will be thoroughly entertained.
All right.
All right. So we got it all covered. You all listen, church groups, come on out. Bring your church groups. We even let you all use this production to fundraise for whatever projects you have going on in your church. Give us a call, 708-704-3619. We can use it to raise funds. That's what's happening on Mother's Day. Or the Eastern Stars have us coming out to Joliet, and they're using it as a fundraiser. We're going to be doing a lot of other stuff. Anything we do, vendors, we're looking for vendors. Come on out. Vendors are welcome. If you want to take an ad in our program magazine, we have a very beautiful program magazine that we do.
So if they wanted to take the ad, how would they get in touch with you?
Just give me a call, 708-704-3619, or just hit me up on Facebook, go to Gerald Hall and inbox me and give me your information. We'll get back in touch with you. Okay, or you can talk to any member of the cast. If you're a friend of one of the cast members, you can get tickets from them. You can talk to them about possibly doing an ad or whatever. They'll put you in touch with us.
Okay, so if they're not a friend with the cast, they don't know you, they decide to listen to the show,
and they want to come, go to Eventbrite, www.eventbrite.com. You can get tickets.
And write in Bob in the messages. That might be paid.
Yeah.
do what?
Put Bob in writing Bob in
So that way I get paid.
So Bob get a little cut off.
I thank y'all in advance.
Now, one other thing I must ask. I noticed that a lot of the plays now are using, a lot of the plays and productions are using Eventbrite. Is that a good?
It's worked for us for the couple of times that we've used it. It's worked well for us. But there are so many things because now we can skip the middleman. You can just hit me direct on with Cash App, and you can buy your tickets. You can go through PayPal and purchase the tickets.
Okay.
All those avenues are open to you. And if you use the Cash App, you save that little fee that they charge you at Eventbrite. Yeah. So
what is Cash App? An app on the phone?
It's an app on the phone, and it'll go directly from your account to my account or company account, and boom, you hit it just like
Tickets
that.
being will call at the door. Do
And
you
then
mail them out?
your tickets will be at the door for you. Or if you choose to, if you're in the area, we'll deliver them.
All right.
I don't have no problem with that.
Okay.
I mean, we're in the part of this game where, you know, we got to hustle. So if I don't live near you, somebody lives near you, and they'll get the tickets to you.
Okay. Another thing I want to. I noticed a lot of productions are using the venue that you're using, Prairie State
College.
Yes. I noticed that they must have a real nice theater out there.
It's very nice. It worked for us because in proximity we have a lot of fans out in that area, and it worked for us. But we can listen, if there's other facilities that would like us to come out, we can definitely talk and use them, because a lot of times, a lot of the places they're raising their costs because they're thinking a lot of the production companies are making a lot of money. But let me just say, we do not need the venues to be raising costs and various things like that. Productions are very expensive,
Okay.
so we can't, if you raise your price too much, well, you know what? God is going to bless us to have our own spots. So just, you keep lifting the price on us. That's going to just fuel us more to hurry up and get us a spot of our own.
I heard that. Okay, listen. Before we go, I'm going to tell you I have to do this.
Okay.
Since we talking salacious.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played this song in a while, and I know Earl's going to hate me for playing it. But I'm going to play it. We talking about King David and all his wives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play this song by Lenny Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And if this ain't salacious, I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Baby, I got to make sure I had the right something to play it for you.
Well, Lenny was a big one, man.
He was a big, he's a big man.
He's the most famous singing begging man we know.
He's a big man. But you know what? Lenny is about 70 something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. His voice is supreme.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? He looked good.
Yeah.
He looks good.
I recently saw him. Well, it's been about 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was here. He was in John Ruffett's play.
Oh yeah.
And
he did quite a few plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I saw every one of them. I tell you the one that it was really the Wiz.
Yeah.
That was seeing him play that part was what was the old man like the grandpa? Yeah, that was kind of funny. But he still looks good. He's still out on the road. He's still singing. Yeah. But I'm gonna play this song because we talking salacious stuff. It's called "I'm Sorry."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was your mama.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got the
She walked in the club, real short skirt, long cut blouse, perfume still on red lipstick, long fingernails. She got on the dance floor, started shaking her tail. We started to dance, she invited me to her place. As soon as we got there, she started kissing my face. I'm just a man, I couldn't resist. I never thought it would turn out like this. Didn't know it was your mama, she looked so young. She kept on showing me that ring in her tongue. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't know it was your mama. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't know it was your mama. She was dancing like the girls in the videos, bending all over, touching her toes. She was doing the Tootsie Roll. I hate to tell you, your mama was working that pole. She said to the left, hey. She said to the right, oh. Your mama was working that pole. I'm just a man, I couldn't resist. I never thought it would turn out like this. Didn't know it was your mama. She looked so young. She kept on showing me that ring in her tongue. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't know it was your mama.
Salacious, ain't it? Okay, bring us on back. All right now. All right now. That's Lenny Williams. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was your mama. I'm telling you, David had all these wives and making all these boys. He got with Bathsheba.
That's right.
Made 4 boys.
4.
Listen, King David's Prayer, April 28th at the, what's the name of that
Prairie
place?
State College.
Prairie State College. Is that on
202 Halsted in Chicago Heights.
Chicago Heights? Tickets are $35. That's April 28th, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Listen, we have to learn to support each other.
Amen.
No matter what we do, get together and support each other. Things happen when we stand together. Okay? Nothing happens when we are divided.
That's right. That's correct.
So we have to learn to support each other, stand behind each other, and guess what? We make great things happen. I am so glad that you chose to come and be a part of Rhythm Flow Radio
Always.
today. Hey, and discuss this magnificent stage play, King David's Prayer, April 28th. Tickets are $35. Prairie State College, 202 South Halsted. And that's in Chicago Heights.
That's right. We want to thank you because pretty much every project we've done, we've come on your show.
Yes,
to
you
talk
have.
about it. We were here for Shakedown.
Yes.
We were here for Catfish Fillets.
Oh, we had a good time for Catfish Fillet.
We did too. We came to you.
You and I
and
came.
then you came to us, and we did a live feed.
Absolutely.
So Katie Lowe, Witham and Flo, y'all support her, like her page, like her program. Come and support Brother Earl and Intellectual Radio. Listen, when we get something, we gotta learn how to hold on to it and cherish it because it's a privilege, y'all. It's a privilege.
Also, they are filming The Lover, the Wife, the Husband, and the Counselor.
Yes.
And they're also filming My Wife. My woman. It sure is. I don't know why I said my wife. It sure do say my woman. You know, when you get old, your eyes change, your hearing change.
No, you're just getting better.
Is that what it is?
You're just getting better.
Okay, I want to leave you with this thought I have. Because, when you're in the house at Earlville, you can only stay up in here for so long. It's almost being like Cinderella riding. You're Cinderella going to the ball. You don't get out in time. Your carriage makes into a parking pool about 4 miles. But I want to leave you with my saying for today and remind you that today's show is brought to us by Oval Cleaning Inc., professional cleaning service, commercial and residential, carpet, windows and floors, office and post construction. Call my friend Mike for a free estimate at 708-528-6825. Remember, next week, 4:45, sitting right here in Intellectual Radio Studios, I will have none other than Bear Williams, a.k.a. Larry Kemple. And if you don't know who he is the bass guitarist for none other than Frankie Beverly and Mays.
All right.
See him on my show on Tuesday. Join us at Buddy Guy's Legends on Wednesday night. Hey, where we going to play and sing the blues.
All right. Can I give a shout out to my wife? Shout out to my wife, Darlena, my children, Geraldine and Melanie, my grandbabies, everybody, all our producers. Shout out and get ready. We're going to work, y'all.
All right now.
Love you, Christina.
Say what?
Shout out for my fiance.
All right then. Remember that self-love, self-respect, and self-worth, they all start with self. Remember, it's not what you think you are that holds you back. It's what you think you are not. Think about yourself and enjoy the rest years to the life with Zimbra. We thank you for tuning in. It's my weekend. It's Tuesday. I won't be back till next week. So this is my weekend.